Hello everyone, it's me, Enan63, and it's finally, today is the day is where I make Enan63's June Rewind. So, in case of any of you guys who are new to the channel, because now I have 1,000 subscribers, and I have a lot of new fans joining in. If you don't know what Enan63 end of the month rewind is, it's basically at the end of each month this year. I usually like to do Enan63, recap of that specific month, what happened to me and stuff, all the positives and negatives, mostly positives and stuff. Whether it's about video games, my YouTube channel, or movies, TV shows, or YouTube itself, pretty much, and other events. So yeah. So anyways, let's get on to it. So the first thing that happened on June 1st, welcome to June, which is the Nintendo Switch 2 month. Well, now it's officially over, but June 1st officially marked the countdown before the Nintendo Switch 2 and stuff. And yep, so basically pretty much. And then, of course, I also did finish Distant Space 2, which I'm going to load up Steam. It's currently updating, but Distant Space 2, which was just a simple game and stuff. It just kind of exists, that's all. But yeah. And now next up is June 2nd. There's Corey Xkin's video, which was basically, I have something to tell you. And basically the reason why I say it was shocking and surprising because he showed a full-on comic and stuff. Manga, I think he used to do that, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if he used to do that. I'm not sure if this is the first time or maybe he did do this before, but that manga and comic was amazing. I really loved that. And thank you, Corey, and thank you, sorry, I don't want to say Corey, I'm going to say Corey. Thank you, Corey Xkenshin, for just being such an amazing dude and making me laugh. Anyways, I'm right here, but I want to tell you the game that I was telling you guys about. It was, yeah, this game, I 100%ed it. It just exists. That's all. So, yeah. And now, next up on June 3rd, I finally finished playing the Sea of Stars, Heroes of the Watchmaker, which is right here. I finished playing this game and stuff, and yeah, I pretty much finished playing through Sea of Stars, Heroes of the Watchmaker. Here's my footage of the game. I finished Heroes of the Watchmaker. So, I'm also going to take out my Nintendo Switch for this, but basically, on both Nintendo Switch and Steam, on Nintendo Switch it took me 310 hours, and on Steam it took me 126 hours, so yeah. Yeah, I know, ridiculous, so many hours, so many time, but it was a fun video game, and I still loved it all around and stuff, so yeah. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And, yeah, one final farewell to Sea of Stars, and I love the final boss fight, that it was a reference to the Messenger. I mean, it is in the same, the Messenger's DLC, Picnic Expo fight. I mean, it is in the same universe, though, and they're both, like, a prequel, and the Messenger is a sequel to Sea of Stars, so, yeah. But, yeah, farewell, Sea of Stars. You were overall 10 out of 10 game, but it's time for me to move on to June 4th. Deltarune Chapter 3 plus Chapter 4 was out, and it was amazing. If I go right here, which was, yeah, this is Deltarune. Now you have to, pay full money for this. But Deltarune, but you know what? It was worth the money, honestly. And yeah, pretty much. I remember seeing this trailer, and Deltarune was out, and it was amazing. Obviously, 100% hell yeah, it deserves the overwhelming positivity and stuff. And yeah, Toby Fox, you absolutely nailed it out. You just completely knocked it out of the park with this game, like always. And yeah, it costs us full money, but listen, it's 100% deserved. Okay, Toby absolutely worked so hard on this, and honestly, yeah. And of course, I'm going to show some footage on it that I have on my YouTube channel, but Deltarune Chapter 3 plus 4, it was amazing. And my favorite overall part was its TV time final boss fight. It was just so much chaos and intense, and I freaking loved it for it. Honestly, I was expecting it to be crazy, and honestly, it delivered so well. Good, fun type of chaos and craziness, and that's what Toby is known for. And of course, the twist at the end where he wasn't really evil, he just wanted to be loved and stuff, yeah. And Chapter 4, which was just amazing. I love the Susie and Old Man chemistry. I think they have a good, now, bond and stuff. A funny bond, but yeah. And then, of course, at the end stuff, when we fight against the Knight, which I'm going to be surprising. I actually found him not that hard, honestly. I found the TV guy to be much more difficult, but the Knight guy, no, he wasn't honestly that difficult. And finally, at the end of Chapter 4, which honestly, man, it almost made me tear up and stuff. I guess I'm going to show it now because it was just way too good, man. It's one of the few things where I'll just definitely go back and just watch it again. But here it is at the end of this. Now I see this whole, water or, radiant or whatever this is in a whole new way. And, of course, it's funny seeing with Sans and tutorial and stuff doing, music. And, yeah. Oh, and also one more thing. 2026 Chapter 5 will come. Oh my gosh, I'm just so even more hyped now. And yeah. And now, finally, June 5th, another exciting day. I officially got the Nintendo Switch 2, which is overall right here. You can just see it right here and stuff. But yeah, I got the Nintendo Switch 2, which was amazing. And yeah, I was just so hyped, honestly. And yeah, this was the Nintendo Switch. I bought it, and yeah, it was just amazing. And of course, I bought the Mario Kart World bundle. This was the one I bought because I wanted to save money and stuff, and yeah. But my favorite part was obviously the 120 FPS screen. It was just a massive leap in quality. I thought it was just going to be 60, and I would have been happy with that, but 120, holy freaking crap, Nintendo. You're not playing around, honestly. And yeah, overall, it was amazing. I loved it. So yeah, Nintendo Switch 2, welcome to my video game party and stuff. Farewell to Nintendo Switch 1, and hello to Nintendo Switch 2. Well, not over. They're still going to support it, like, next year and this year and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, that was Nintendo Switch 2 and stuff, and yeah, pretty much. So now, also, oh yeah, actually, no, I'm not done yet, but I also did play through Mario Kart World and stuff, which I'm just going to play some background music footage here and stuff. But I did play through Mario Kart World, and where was it? It was right here somewhere. On the exact Nintendo Switch 2 launch date and stuff. Where was it? Here it was. This is what I was telling you guys about Mario Kart World. I already made this in my Mario Kart World review video and stuff, but yeah. The Rainbow Road, oh my god, just one of the best all-time video game final levels. I don't care what anyone says. It wasn't a 100 out of 10 masterpiece. Nope, not 11 out of 10. 1 billion out of 10 amazing. Just S plus tier job. Yeah, I misspelled amazing, but I don't care. I was too excited on that day. Just amazing. Nintendo, you absolutely knocked it out of the park. 11 out of 10 from you guys. You guys just did an amazing job with this video game, honestly. I couldn't just be more happy just how overall amazing this game was. So yeah. Thank you, Nintendo, for Mario Kart World. It was amazing. I'm still going to play it probably online, but not as frequently anymore because I'm kind of just done. I 100% everything anymore. And yeah, pretty much. And yeah, that was basically it for June 5th, Mario Kart World. Again, I'm going to make this a bit more faster, guys, don't worry. So that was June 5th and stuff. So now, on June 6th, I 100% in Mario Kart World and stuff. Well, I did the main Grand Prix. I didn't 100% all of it, like the costume and stuff. I did pretty much all the Grand Prix modes. I still had some costumes I had to unlock, and yeah. And next thing we had was Summer Game Fest, which I'm going to be typing here and stuff. But Summer Game Fest, I'm going to show all the announcements that happened and stuff, but Summer Game Fest 2025, which was right here. And this was basically all the games. Okay, hold on. Let me just get rid of this ad out of the way. I freaking hate YouTube ads. They're just so damn annoying. Get out of here, ad. Okay, here it is. Okay, so basically, here was all the games that were shown. Now the video games I was excited for. Death Stranding 2, the sequel to Death Stranding 1. The new not TMT. The Marvel game, basically. The Marvel Invasion. How do I pronounce that? Mushu. No, Way of the Sword, I'm going to say that. Way of the Sword. And this game, which was the Muppets game. The boxing felt that. That's the game, I believe. And yeah, I was excited for that. And more video games. Hopefully this is going to be a big one, but there's Liza P DLC. Mina the Hollower, which I'm excited for. Mixtape. I'm pretty actually interested in playing that game. There's also that new Scott Falco game coming out. Yeah, here it is. It was amazing. I love that. Resident Evil Capcom on sale if you guys want to buy those games. I think it's still on sale because it's Steam Summer Sale and stuff. Wildgate. I mean, I'm not sure if I'll buy it, but it looks kind of cool though. And then, of course, the new Resident Evil Requiem game. New Resident Evil, I believe. Yeah, the new Resident Evil game, and yeah, I'm really excited. And one more game. This game is Neverway. It's made by the same composer who composed Hyper Life Drifter and also has the Celeste pixel arter. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that game also. But I'm mostly looking forward to, Resident Evil Requiem and Mina the Hollower. And that Muppets Punch-Out game, sorry. And that's not all for Game Awards. Not only that, but there's also June 7th. Yeah, June 7th, Mr. Beast's, $1/500 $1,000 romantic date, which was pretty cool. And now, the next thing we're going to showcase from Game Awards is Xbox Showcase 2025. Now, this one is a bit interesting because of one simple thing. So, Xbox Showcase, they showcased the Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2 Direct, but I'm here for the Game Awards version, not this one. Where was it? Was it this one? No, I don't want to play this stupid ad, man. Sorry, guys, I just hate these ads. Okay, anyways, back to the topic. So here's Xbox Game Awards, and here's the new Xbox Rogue Ally. I guess they're taking inspiration from the Nintendo Switch 2, but this is the new Xbox Rogue Ally. You know what? It looks actually kind of cool. I especially like this one where they made a callback to the Xbox 360 color scheme. Okay, that actually looks dope. I'm actually kind of happy that Xbox actually remembers their old legacy. So you know what? Thank you, Xbox. That actually looks really cool. Maybe just put some exclusive games, like maybe like the Blue Dragon again, like an exclusive game on that. But I don't know. There's this Elder Scrolls World Cut. I'm not interested, but it looks kind of cool. And what else? I'm looking for the ones that only interested me. Oh yeah, Plant of Lana 2. It looks actually unique because, you know, it's a 2D game and stuff, and I like 2D games. And then, of course, Tony Hawk's Skater 3+4. Actually, that comes out this month today, but that was a cool announcement I loved. And, of course, there was a new, what else? So, yeah. I know we're getting onto that infamous scene and stuff, but before we do... Yeah, I think they also showcased a new Gears of War game, which I'm actually surprised they cared about Gears of War. I thought they would just remove it, but nope, they actually remembered it. Well, they brought back Doom and stuff, so I think they can bring back Gears of War just fine. But there's this one scene right here. Now, the reason why I didn't mention Silk Song in the Game Awards and stuff, you know, Deadpool taking over and stuff, and Deadpool saying, you know, Spider-Man gets Isnomic, and I get this crap, this S word and stuff, and yeah. Okay, I don't know where it is, but it was somewhere here. But basically, they show, like, some footage of Silk Song and stuff on this showcase, and yeah. It basically, I know, just destroyed the internet once again, which I'm not surprised anymore, honestly. It's just kind of common now. And I think you can just destroy the internet with almost basically anything, honestly, at this rate. And yeah. Oh, yeah, also there was that, one of the Final Fantasy games and stuff, and yeah. And then there was also VD June's Mario and Luigi and the Magic Koopa animation, which was just, you know, straight up funny and stuff, which I will be showing here. There was this video, which I'm actually just going to do a copy and paste, but yeah. It was funny and stuff, and I actually really liked it. But let me go ahead and showcase to you guys what I'm actually talking about. Okay, and this is the one I was showing you guys. Here it is. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't know why they're still showing ads. I have the ad blocker on. I think I'm gonna have to change the ad blocker. I'm not sure why is it not working anymore because I have it installed, but yeah. This is very funny and stuff where they basically just make this guy go insane and stuff. And Mario and Luigi find out that I guess he was fake or something. But yeah, overall amazing animation. So that was overall June 8th and stuff. Now June 9th. Okay, we're getting up to another exciting event. So first off, let me go back to community posts. But June 9th, another amazing event happened and stuff where is it? Luigi Bros 64, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to you. This guy was the reason why I was able to get to the big huge 1000 very early and stuff. If you want to know why, it's because he made an amazing message that super close to achieving 1,000 subscribers. I was at 998 at the time, and I want to give a big special shout out to Luigi Bros and I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm just going to call you the members, if that's okay with you. Special thanks to both of you guys just for helping me reach that 1,000 subscribers, honestly. Thank you guys so much, honestly. Like, that was just so nice of you guys. But thank you, LuigiBros64. I'm going to return the favor, and make sure you subscribe to LuigiBros64 also. Get up to 1,000 subscribers also as well. Thank you, LuigiBros64. I appreciate you so much, homie. Thank you, friend. So, yeah. And then, finally, the actual day happened. The actual day happened. Here it was. After June 9th, June 10th, I reached 1,000 freaking subscribers. I was just so happy on that day. We finally made. Yep, me. You said it, me. I reached the big 1,000, the 1K. I'm finally at the 4-number, the, decimal subscribers league now. I'm in the big YouTuber league now, and it feels amazing. And I want to say a big thank you to, all of you guys. And thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. From everyone from YouTube, Super Mario World Central, DeviantArt, Newgrounds, Steam, Nintendo Switch, and where else? And also to my, real life friends also, which I won't be naming, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 1,000 subscribers and for the support on my channel. Thank you guys, so much. I honestly just, can't believe it and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys a lot. I appreciate it, and yeah. I got 1,000 subscribers. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. And yeah. And then finally, that's the first farewell to the first act of June. A lot of amazing things, but I got the Nintendo Switch 2. Loved Mario Kart World, the Rainbow Road. 100%ed it. Yeah, 100% of Mario Kart World also. I forgot to name it here, but yeah. And then finally, last but not least, I got 1,000 subscribers, baby. Let's freaking go. I'm in the big YouTube league now, finally. But yeah, thank you guys. I know I already have 1,000 subscribers already. But yeah, I'm just recapping, the events. So yeah, that was the first act of June 2025. Now the second act, which was from June 11th to June 20th. A happy birthday to Dashi Games. Actually, I think I could just go here, honestly. This is another reason why I create these community tab posts, redirect, because it makes it much more easier. Rather instead of me, just typing it all the time because it makes it very long. But here it is. Happy birthday to Dashi and stuff. Late birthday now, but yeah. Hope you had a good birthday, Dashi, honestly. Okay, get this right. Yep. Thank you, Dashi, for just making amazing content and just making me laugh all the time, honestly. You're just a funny YouTuber, Dashi. I hope you keep going stronger and stronger from here. I really wish you did, just a full long play of Doom the Dark Ages, though. But understandable, that game can get pretty hard and long. But it's still really fun, I loved it. But yeah, happy birthday to you, Dashi. And yeah, and then Konami's Metal Gear Solid 5? I'm sorry, what game was it? No, 5 came in 2015. Was it 5 remake? Yeah, it was the 5 remake, and yeah, pretty much. And this other game, and yeah, pretty much. But yeah, this was Konami, and yeah, Direct and stuff like that. Again, I am pretty optical about Konami, but I keep a little suspicion because I don't know if they're going to do Pinocchio machines again, but I think Konami's been making a pretty good comeback. I'm not going to trust them 100%, but they've been pulling a similar move like Sega, I guess, so yeah. And also, another video game that came out of nowhere is Splatoon Raiders. Now, I still don't know what this game is technically. I haven't sadly got a chance to play it because I was busy with Mario Kart World and stuff. But I think this is some kind of like a spin-off or something for the Nintendo Switch 2. I might play this, but okay, no. So the release date is TBD, so I'm not sure when it's coming out, but that's all what we pretty much know about Splatoon Raiders. So I guess Splatoon 4, so a Splatoon spinoff, but maybe it might be something like Hyrule Warriors. We probably don't know. Maybe it could be for Hyrule Warriors for Splatoon. So yeah. So that was it. And that was Raiders. And then also this is where I created my playlists again. If you remember my previous YouTube YouTube account, November 12, 2012, is where I created Enan63's, favorite video game music, non-video game music, and video game music credits. I created them, but they're currently set to private because I'm currently adding a lot of video game music. I'll make them public and stuff, but I still have to add more and more and stuff. Yeah, but don't worry, it's not that long. But don't worry, I still have a few more left, and then I'm going to make them public. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And then June 13th, Stellar Blade is finally on Steam, which is, you know, right here and stuff, which I'm going to go here and stuff, but Stellar Blade finally made it on Steam and stuff, and here it is. This is the game right here, and it got overwhelmingly positive. So, does exclusives are better or multi-platforms better? I don't know, you decide. And then this is Enan63's subscriber compilation video, but in YTP, MLG and stuff. This is it, and this is the one I uploaded this, and then this is the remix and YTB MLG. So not technically YTB MLG so, but kind of inspired by them. And then June 14th was Benjamage is finally back on freaking YouTube. Yes, guys, the return of the king, one of my favorite video game review YouTube channels and stuff, but he's back to making content, and I'm just so happy, man. Welcome back, man. I'm glad you're on a break. And he's also making his own indie game, and I'm going to definitely support it. But yeah, check out his 3D platformers, because I didn't know there were so many 3D platformers, honestly. I guess I got too busy with Astrobot and replaying Mario Odyssey again. So yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to play some of those 3D platformers. I bought one of them on Steam, thanks to his recommendation. And then I uploaded another subscriber special video, my contest, Summerall Central, Summerall level design, contest level entries, and yeah, stuff like that. And yeah. And of course, happy Father's Day. I love you, Dad, out there, and happy to all amazing dads out there. Thank you, Dad, for, you know, giving me my first ever video game console, the Nintendo DS, and playing Super Mario 64 DS. Thank you, Dad, so much. You're an amazing dad. I love you so much, Dad. Happy Father's Day to you, Dad. And of course, to all other amazing fathers out there. And of course, listen to my favorite video game music, and, you know, just commenting on a bunch of other YouTuber videos that I like and stuff. And yeah, sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to put them there. And then, of course, fusing them both and going back to the 2012. Pretty much I'm trying to relive, you know, the glory days and stuff. Just for a couple of days. You know, watch all my favorite nostalgia YouTubers like Gorn50, the cute Mario Bros, Super Mario 134, and Mario Castle Calamity videos and other nostalgia videos I used to watch. And yeah, to relive the glory days. Not forever, but just a few days, because it's fun to live in nostalgia. Just for temporary. I know I have to move on, but yeah. And then 1000 subscriber special video 3 is where I uploaded this mashup. I apologize for the mixing and stuff, because the Mario World one is a bit more quiet, because the rip I got was sadly like way too quiet. I'm gonna make it louder next time, and don't worry, guys. So yeah. And that's, oh yeah, and also I got a new intro, baby, at long last. After 500 years, Enan63 has his own intro. What took so long? I have no clue, but I finally have my own intro, like every other YouTuber. And then there was Argo's new crab game, which is literally called Peak. I'm not kidding, guys. That's literally what it's called. Like, I kind of wish I was making that, but it's literally Peak. But go play it. It's actually pretty good. It's just kind of co-op though. But yeah. And then there was, say it with me though, Donkey Kong. He's gonna. I don't remember the rap song, but yeah. Donkey Kong Bonanza, and it was amazing. And I already have made my video on it, and yeah. I'm even more hyped for the game now. It's like 3D platformer mixed with 3D hack and slash. And yeah, Donkey Kong. And of course, I finally finished playing Sanabi. It was overall an amazing video game. I absolutely loved every single bit of it. And yeah, Sanabi was overall really fun. I definitely enjoyed playing it. And yeah, it was definitely an amazing fun video game to have and stuff. So yeah. Alright, and June 18th, I finished playing through Metal Slug and Mighty Gunvolt. Both were amazing video games. And of course, I was in a Dazio D Voon stream and stuff. And of course, they congratulate me. Thank you so much, man. And thank you, Chaser and Evil Guy. And of course, and that's Mario Mushroom Mix on 5, but I'm not going to spoil it. And of course, I also have finally gotten AirPods and stuff, which is right here. Yeah, hard to believe I got to switch to AirPods and a new laptop. And also Mario Mushroom Mix on 4's 2-year anniversary, the first day of summer. And of course, $700 Donkey Kong December with Reggie fixing that price. Video Game Donkey, just go back. We know this cost us $90 to pay for this video. Yeah, the $7 price tag, like seriously, like Donkey was so generous. But seriously, amazing video though. But yeah, pretty much. And the Amazing Digital Circus episode 5, which was amazing, and Yakuzu's director cut. But yeah, definitely go give this a watch. And yeah, my review on it. And that's the second. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man new movie MCU has a new actor. Sorry for mispronouncing that, I guess. Ask Mario Slick Friends series, which was amazing and stuff. I suggest you go watch it. It's really funny and stuff. And farewell to the second act of June 2025. I got new AirPods, and there was that 2D platformer Farland video game, which I can show right here. Farlands. It's a 2D platformer. Here it is, Farland's Journey. It's called Farland's Journey, but yeah. It's a 2D platformer. It was made. It has the same composer by Iron Meat. That's why I wanted to play it. And yeah. And also Nintendo Switch 2 units selling worldwide. I actually should type that up, but if you go to Nintendo, you can find the Nintendo Switch 2 sold completely well. It sold very well. You see? And people thought this was going to be the next Wii U, huh? Also, I made a mistake. I meant to say, I think, like, more of a PS4 or Xbox One, but better because it has exclusives. No, I'm just kidding. The PS4 and Xbox One have some good exclusives, like God of War 18 and Sunset Overdrive, but I just prefer Nintendo a bit more. And, of course, there's Mercy Trials and 34th anniversary of Sonic, and yeah. And that was the second act of June 2025. It was amazing. And, of course, my 1,000 subscribers special videos, part 2 and 3, and yeah. And that was the second half of June 2025. Finally, the third and final act of June 2025. So first up, the obvious first day of summer happened, but let's get on to the real stuff. So there was the Amazing Digital Circus episode 5, which was amazing. It was, again, a great episode. It might just be my favorite out of all the Digital Circus episodes, but if I can find it, here it is. But the Amazing Digital Circus episode 5, it was just truly a masterpiece in my opinion. Like I said, I already made a review on it, but my favorite part is that, sorry, I didn't mean to play this ad, sorry. But the best part about the Amazing Digital Circus episode 5 is that I overall love the refreshing vibe it gave, such as Kane no longer being in charge, and now these characters are in charge, and now they make their own, like, story and scenarios and chaos, rather than Kane. My only thing, I really wish there was at least one more scene where Kane finally snaps and say, "Alright, you guys think you can direct your own show? Well, no, it's time for your punishment. I'm going to put you in one final chaos." Probably exposing their fears, insecurities, or stuff they hide. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not really an animator or storyteller. I'm a game developer. But I still love this episode. My favorite episode along with episode 4 and episode 2, honestly. But yeah, that was the Amazing Digital Circus episode 5 and stuff. And yeah, it was overall amazing. And then there was Ask Mario season 3, and yeah. And now there was Alan Becker's collab and stuff, which was Mercenary Tryouts. Never thought I'd see Mr. Game & Watch, Fancy Pants, and Henry Stickman in the same video. And of course, there was How to Be Cool by Pymations and stuff. And yeah, it was overall really amazing, and I love this series, honestly. It really shows that cool can mean something else. Yeah. And then, of course, there was SpongeBob in the new Sonic racing game and stuff. And honestly, I'm not really surprised anymore since they announced Minecraft Steve, so I kind of expected it. Wonder if they're going to add, I don't know, Shaggy in the game now. I don't know. Maybe they might. And speaking of Sonic, happy 34th anniversary to Sonic. I did made a bit of a mistake. I apologize, guys, since I wrote 35th anniversary, but it's 34th. I apologize for that typo. And then, of course, Dashy Games, we try for Nintendo Switch games and stuff. And also, happy birthday to Run, JD Run, and Dashy Games. They make a great duology team like Mario and Luigi and stuff. And yeah. And, of course, How to Basics, funny. How to Make Matcha was hilarious. Like always from him, smashing things. And then finally, I finished playing Super Mario. Yeah, I don't want to say it because it's something inappropriate, so I'm just going to call it ES. But Super Mario ES, I finished playing it, and it was overall, you know, amazing and stuff. And, yeah, I pretty much enjoyed it. So, yeah. And after that, of course, there was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate is finally here, and it looks great. I sadly am not going to buy it because I wasted my money on the new laptop. When I get enough money, I probably might buy it. And Video Game Donkey's other video, which was, it was the, I'm not sure what it was, but it was something. But it was like the other video he made where he basically made a world record and stuff, where he can finally say hello to Donkey Kong December early, while Reggie, you know, decreases the price. But still, no jokes aside, it was a great video. And then, of course, on June 25th, well, that contest is specifically over now, but the Super Mario Central 120's PC music contest here, but I'm not really a music guy. I'm a level design guy. I only joined the Super Mario Central level design contests and stuff, but the contest closed and the voting's open if you guys want to vote, like, which song was the best. I didn't check it because I'm not really interested in that contest, and yeah, since I don't know how to, like, make music. And then I also finished playing Nachos and Fried Oreos. It was hard, but a fun ROM hack. And then there was the Super Smash Bros. 64, I think not ROM hack, more of a fan game or a mod, I'm not sure. The finally at long last version 2.0.0 expansion pack, which was amazing. And then there was Angry Video Game Nerds. What video was it again? Angry Video Game Nerds Metroid Original Trilogy video, and this was, you know, truly amazing and stuff. Okay, hold on.
This car is...
No, let me turn off this ad. I'm again sorry about these guys if these ads are sadly disrupt this video and stuff. After this video, I will install a better ad blocker and stuff. But Angry Video Game Nerds amazing Metroid video, and the Super Metroid ending part at the end is just amazing, honestly. I honestly always love when Angry Video Game Nerd is, like, very positive, honestly. You see, that was amazing. One of the best editing he did, along with the, you know, return of the glitch gremlin. But honestly, this is one of Angry Video Game Nerd's best episode, honestly. And yeah, pretty much. And of course, my comment here and stuff, this is probably one of the best. And like what this guy say, I honestly like the positive nerd episodes. Like his Castlevania, Contra, and now these episodes are pretty much why I love more of his positive work. It just feels amazing that he gets to be happy and talk about a game he likes rather than torturing himself. I understand he's the Angry Video Game Nerd, but I always love it when he's happy. Because it shows that video games were always fun. You know, don't let one bad game like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, Sonic 06, Paper Mario Sticker Star, or Mega Man X7 ruin gaming for you guys. Gaming is still amazing, and there's so many amazing titles. Both indie and AAA. Indie a bit more since they're a little bit more consistent. But there are some great AAA games like Mario Kart World, despite the update being bad, and the upcoming Donkey Kong, you know, Bonanza, and the Shinobi Art of Vegans. Yeah. And of course, after that, my final 1,000 subscriber special video, which was basically, you know, 36 Nan, for whatever reason, decided to hijack my computer and wanted to think he could take over, but I sent him to space. But don't worry, guys, he'll be fine. He will just find a way back and stuff. Isn't that right, 36 Nan? And yeah. And of course, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it so much, and yeah. But anyways, and the Steam Summer Sale 2025 has begun and stuff. The rap music was overall really funny. I actually really liked it. But I want to also show another thing video game related. Death Stranding 2 came out, and, you know, it's amazing and stuff, so here it is. Death Stranding 2 and stuff. It's currently on the PS5, and I have a PlayStation 5 now, so I'm going to be buying this game. Not now because I wasted my money on a new laptop, but I'll get it probably most likely next month. I hope along I have this along with Donkey Kong Bonanza, I can have enough money to save on these two. But at long last, the PS5 has a game. Well, it's probably going to have no more exclusives. It's probably going to get ported to PC, to be honest with you. Because like with the first Death Stranding, which is this, it's on PlayStation 5, and then Xbox Series X. It got ported over to here and on Steam. So that's going to happen with Death Stranding too. It's probably going to most likely get ported to other consoles and stuff. So, yeah, pretty much. But I'm going to be buying this game now that I have a PS5 and stuff. So, yeah, this and Astrobot are the only two exclusives that are on the PS5 now. Well, they might get PC ports, so the PS5 still has no games. And then finally, from this picture, I got a brand new laptop, and you can see right here. And, yeah, I got a brand new laptop at long last. It's a silver color this time instead of the black color, and it's amazing. I love it. It's running faster, smoother, and now I can get out videos and stuff. And yeah, it just feels so amazing to have, oh my god, man, a new laptop and stuff finally after 1 or 2 years. So yeah, no worry, I still have the old laptop with me, guys. I'm still going to keep it and stuff for memories. You know, whenever I have old things, honestly, I don't like to always throw them away. I always like to keep them because I'm a guy who likes both old and new. I know I have to pick a new, but I like to balance them both out because I think, you know, both are, you know, amazing. pretty much. And yep, and also Frying Pan Sam's amazing, costume video that inspired me to make the Mario Kart World review video. I already 100% Mario Kart World, but I didn't get enough time to make my own one because I was very busy with, with other video game Let's Plays. But yeah, this video was amazing. I suggest you go watch this video since it's, absolutely fantastic. And of course, happy 20th birthday to, of course, Luigi XP. It's June 28th. I meant to do June 27th first. But happy 20th birthday, man. I hope you had an amazing birthday. And now, oh yeah, one more exciting thing happened and stuff, but if you don't know, I'm actually going to go on Steam and stuff, but if you don't know, basically, is that Anton Blast's OST got finally, released and stuff. So here it is. The Anton Blast OST is released, and it's absolutely phenomenal, seriously. Because generally this OST is amazing because now they upgraded this OST to now just, spice it up, and they, mastered the music. And it was honestly worth, man. This is one of the few examples, this along with Deltarune are probably a good example that buying an OST is also just as worth it as buying the video game. Tony, you did a great job with this OST. I think it was mostly Tony who worked on the soundtrack. I'm not sure if I forgot another person, but Tony, you worked really great on the soundtrack. Thank you so much, man. Just amazing, phenomenal soundtrack and stuff. And yeah. And also, Shinobi Art and Vegan's control video was amazing. It felt like a modern Shinobi 3 control, and yeah. And then, of course, there was My Life's in a gaming video that he made an amazing video on the Nintendo Switch 2's, backwards compatibility, and also just checking out the Switch Online. And surprisingly, the 120 FPS thing was true. It runs perfectly well now, especially a game like Mario and Luigi Brothership. I test that game out, and it works a lot more better on the Switch 2. I'm not going to play it again, obviously, because no thanks. It's just too long, but I still love the video game. It's just kind of long and stuff, but I still love it. And yeah, and then June 29th, there was Nathaniel Bandy's amazing various, videos on the Mario Kart World racing reviews and also ranking lists and the track ranking. I just disagree with his Rainbow Road ranking, but I can understand his opinion. But I still put it on first place because it feels like a final conclusion. And then Nathaniel Bandy did the unthinkable. Did the ultimate major biggest sin in video game history. No, not the other Paper Mario games he 100% did. Not Color Splash he 100% did, but he 100% did Sticker Star. Nathaniel Bandy, how could you just, 100% Sticker Star Nathaniel Bandy? I honestly am proud for you, Nathaniel Bandy, that you just did the ultimate mad thing by 100%ing Sticker Star. Oh my god. I hope you're okay, Nathaniel Bandy, from all that. But yeah, amazing video. But jokes aside, that was an amazing video he did, and yeah. And of course, hey Nintendo, Mario Kart World update sucks. Please fix it. Of course, beat 'em ups, great sequel and stuff. But there's one thing I can at least be thankful. I'm still happy they get physical copies of games. And of course, June 2025, in my opinion, was the best month for the 8-bit drummer and stuff. And yeah, was the best month for the 8-bit drummer, in my opinion. And I finally finished playing through Cyber Shadow, which was, an amazing video game I played and stuff. If I can find it. Where are you, Cyber Shadow? Yeah. It was overall an amazing video game. It was very hard, but I overall had a fun, amazing time with this video game. And then, of course, Pringus McDingus' Mario Kart Rainbow Road, where everyone made fun of Mario and stuff. And then, of course, Shenpai, I think that's how you pronounce her name, went absolutely crazy over Chapter 3. The same insanity I felt in Chapter 3, but a good kind of insanity, because the TV final boss fight was just perfect. It was amazing. It was insanity, crazy, absurd, and I love it. It screams Toby Fox fashion. I might prefer it a bit more than Chapter 4, but I like Chapter 4's boss fight for being just straight up terrifying and horrifying. Again, they both pretty much are Toby Fox boss fights in different directions. And then, you know what, Implement? You should become a monolith yourself one day. Okay, I'm just kidding with you, man. But jokes aside, though. But jokes aside about Implements, monolith and stuff. Hold on, let me wait for this ad. This video was absolutely amazing, and it was really interesting and stuff. Personally, maybe it might be built by someone who was just curious, or maybe it could have been right there years ago on Ancient. Maybe by some ancient people and stuff, but yeah. You should become a monolith implement. I believe Emblement's been on a monolith, and now he's lost there completely. But jokes aside, watch this video. It's really amazing. And finally, an exciting thing, I never thought I would actually get to play with a very popular YouTuber, Game Explain. It was still surreal that I actually played a match with Game Explain. Yeah, I ended up getting in 9th and 8th and 7th place, but I don't care. It was still a great and amazing game in the end of the day. And honestly, Mario Kart World is all about fun, and that's why I think some people may prefer it over F-Zero, Gran Turismo, Ridge Racer, and every other racing game. You have to get in first place to enjoy the experiments, because those games are competitive, hard, and core skill. And I love those games because I love it when they challenge and push you to your limits, to show that, you know, it's not just about, oh, speed car. No, it's about, like, endurance and memory and, you know, skill and stuff. But I can see why some people may prefer Mario Kart a bit more, because it's all about fun, chaos, and just playful, and just overall enjoying by yourself, your friends, or family. But yeah, I'm glad I got to play with Game Explain. Thanks for the fun match, man. I appreciate you. And of course, I made my fan arts and stuff. Here they are, an A sprite, and yeah. If you guys are gonna use these fan arts, I would suggest you guys please give me credit, since I did work very hard on these. I obviously want to give credit. The first credit I want to give for these things is the Sprite Resourcers. So 2 websites I'm going to give credit to is the Sprite Resourcers. It seems to not be loading, but the Sprite Resourcers is a great website, and that's where I got all my Sprite sheets from. And also the second place I'm going to give credit to is Super Mario Central, because of the, you know, graphics section and stuff. And yeah, credit goes to both of these websites for helping me, you know, for the resources of these, you know, 2D pixel art stuff for Super Mario World and other pixel art games. And yeah. And is that it? Is that all? Oh, no, not yet, guys. Not yet. First of all, let me go ahead and close out this for a minute. But one more thing I forgot to show is, oh yeah, there's also Project Bone Storm, which was a Super Mario World and Mega Man X2 fusion. It combined 2 of my favorite video games of all time, and I loved every single bit of it. 10 out of 10 Super Mario ROM hack video game. Not 11 out of 10 because it's kind of a bit short, but I still loved it. It was amazing. Please go play this, guys. You won't regret it, honestly. But yeah, even if you never played Mega Man, I think you can still, you know, enjoy it and stuff, honestly. And before, of course, the last video I'm going to talk about is, of course, my review on Mario Kart World and stuff, which is right... where is it? I think it's on. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys, for a minute. But my review on Mario Kart World, which I made, and finally, at long last, after 1 month and stuff. I apologize, guys, if it took that long, because, again, I was busy playing through other games and stuff, like Cyber Shadow and Project Bomb and stuff, which is the, you know, Super Mario ROM hack and Mega Man X2 fusion and stuff. And, yeah. Okay, here's the video, guys. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, here's my review and stuff. And yeah, there's my review. And yeah. So yeah, sorry this guys took so long, but yeah, I'm gonna miss this video game a lot. I'm not gonna be playing through Mario Kart World anymore and stuff, but let me go ahead and just load up the game and stuff and let you listen to the music. But I'm not going to be playing through Mario Kart World anymore because I'm straight up done with this video game, honestly. I'm done. I don't want to play it anymore. I 100%ed everything. I'm going to miss it. I might play through online matches time to time, but honestly, as of now, I'm pretty much done. I pretty much done everything and stuff in this video game. For the main Grand Prix story mode, side battle missions, time trials, the race endurance stages, unlocking every single costume and skin, playing through every character, even though they didn't really unlock, some of the characters didn't unlock anything. And the free roam and open world, which is Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, combined with Mario Kart, which was amazing. And yeah, I'm going to miss this video game and stuff. I won't play it anymore. I might play online sometimes, but not much because of the bad update that Nintendo did. But it's still 110 out of video game. So yeah, thank you Mario Kart World for the 100 out of 10 memories, man. You will go down as one of my new favorite video games, right up there with Super Mario World, honestly. Ironically, both of the games have World in it. How interesting. But yeah, that was Mario Kart World, honestly. I'll miss every single bit of this game, honestly, and yeah, pretty much. Of course, I hope this wins the Game Awards Best Family Game at 2005. Mario Party Jamboree wins, so it's time for this game to win now. So yeah. along with Dog Hunt Bonanza winning Game of the Year 2025. So yeah, thank you Mario Kart World, and farewell. So yeah, of course. So yeah, thank you Mario Kart World for the memories. And that is that it? Did I miss anything? Nope, that's it. So yeah, that was the final third finale act, farewell act of June 2025. So overall, the best things that happened here was obviously I got new AirPods, then Angry Video Game Nerd's amazing Metroid Trilogy video review, and then Death Stranding 2 came out and it was amazing. Anton Blast's soundtrack is finally out. It's the Steam Summer Sale 2025. Take advantage of that, guys, because there's a lot of great deals out there, and there's a lot of great video games out there. Like Crash Bandicoot Sane Trilogy, that game is on like $2 to $3. I'm not even kidding. And finally, I got a new freaking laptop. No, seriously, how did I got a Nintendo Switch 2, AirPods, and now finally a new laptop, which is right here? How did I afford all three of these, guys? Like, what the actual heck? Like, why was June 2025 so amazing to me? Thank you, June 2025. I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss you so much. I'm sorry if I'm talking like if it's some kind of person, but I don't care. I'm going to miss June 2025. It was one of the best months I had in 2025. Maybe I'll go that far. It's one of the best months I ever had in my entire life. Right up there with every birthday month I had. And yeah, this was like if September, my birthday month, or Christmas came for a second time, honestly, or came very early. So farewell, June 2025. Thank you for the fun memories and stuff. You know, this was one of the best months in 2025. 11 out of 10, no. You know what? 100 out of 10 month, honestly. Nintendo Switch 2, 100% of Mario Kart World, Deltarune Chapter 3 plus 4 was amazing. Bought a lot of video games during the Steam Summer Sale. Got new AirPods. And got a new freaking laptop. And I was able to join, Game Explains, Mario Kart World video, and then I reached 1,000 subscribers. What the actual heck? Yeah, 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys a lot. I still just can't believe I'm just at the 1K now. The big 1K. Finally, in the big YouTube League game now. Video game now. And yeah, gonna keep delivering more content for you guys. And yeah, and did all the 1,000 subscriber special fan art. And yeah. So yeah, that's June 2025. Farewell, June 2025. You were one of the best months I had overall 2025. 100 out of 10 best month along with April. April and June are probably the best months in my opinion because of just how amazing they are, honestly. Maybe I'll throw May as an honorable mention, but until then, June and April are probably the best months. But probably June is the number one best month. April is the second best month, and May is the third best month, and yeah. But that was June 2025, guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoy Enan63's June 2025 Rewind. And this is Enan63 saying one final goodbye and farewell to June 2025. Farewell, June 2025.